Yo, YouTube fam, how y'all doing? TM Nation, how y'all doing? It's your boy Tecmo here again, back with another review and unboxing. And today we're going to take a look at another pair of FIIL earbuds. As you can see, they have the around the neck style design, which is not usually my go-to for earbuds, but I do know there are people out there that do prefer this design. You also usually see some nice advantages over true wireless earbuds when you use this type of earbud because there's more space. You usually get larger batteries. That will help you get longer usage times on a single charge. You can usually also accommodate larger drivers. These in particular have 10mm drivers, so that should give you a nice sound stage and some decent bass as well. And another feature that you usually have with around the neck style designs is all of your playback controls. I do know that most true wireless earbuds do have all of your playback controls nowadays, but you still will find some that don't do volume. But in terms of the specs with the Drifter DNCs, at right around $50, you get digital noise canceling, 10 hours on a single charge, and these nice 10mm drivers. Of course, I'll go over more of the specs with these and I'll do all of my normal tests a little later on in the video, but so that you know what to expect, if you decide to pick a pair of these up, let me unbox them for you. Alright, so taking a look at the presentation with these earbuds is nice, just like all of my other FIIL earbuds. You get everything in its own little spot to include a user manual, different sized ear tips so you can see which ones provide the best seal for your ears. You get a micro USB charging cable to charge the earbuds, so if that's a deal breaker for you, keep this in mind. And last but not least, you get your Drifter DNC wireless earbuds. Taking a look at the design of the earbuds, they look okay in my opinion. Like I said earlier, this isn't my favorite type of earbuds nowadays, but for a pair of around the neck style earbuds, they look fine. In the hands, they do feel sturdy and well made, which is always a good feature. And I like the fact that when you're not using the earbuds, you can clip them together so they're readily accessible. For the cords that hold the earbuds together, they aren't the thickest, but they should be able to withstand a little wear and tear. Now, on the other hand, the around the neck cable is significantly thicker and it's made out of a heavier duty plastic. This plastic is flexible, so if you need to bend it or twist it, you should be fine, but it is also thick enough that it won't rip or tear easily. The Drifter DNCs do have built-in mics so you can take and make voice calls directly from the earbuds. I have made a few voice calls using the earbuds and I personally think the sound quality is okay. It's not the clearest that I've heard, but it will definitely get the job done and whoever you're talking to should be able to hear you. I did take a sample for you guys to judge for yourselves. Let's take a listen. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 11. The audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on the earbuds. I'm not going to edit this audio at all, so what you're hearing is a pretty good representation of how you'll sound if you use these for voice calls. For the battery life with these, just to recap, you'll get about 10 hours on a single charge. At between 80 and 100% average volume, I'm at over 8 hours on a single charge and they're still going strong. For the Bluetooth version, these are using Bluetooth 4.2, which is certainly not the latest and greatest, but pairing was still super simple and for the most part, I've had a pretty good connection. In terms of latency, I did not experience any desync when watching YouTube videos on my iPhone 11 or my Galaxy S20, but I do want to note that when I paired them to my MacBook Pro, there was some audio desync there. And that's not limited to these earbuds. I have noticed that with other earbuds, even true wireless earbuds, running Bluetooth 5.0. The connection in terms of walking distance away from my device has been okay. I can usually walk about 40 or so feet away from my device wearing the earbuds before I start to get some crackling and then a disconnection. As I mentioned earlier, these do have digital noise canceling, and to test it out like all my earbuds and headphones with noise canceling, I took them to my balcony. I did this in the afternoon when the kids are usually outside playing and usually when there's a lot going on, just so I could see how well they block out ambient noise. In my experience, these did a great job of filtering out noises like people talking, cars passing by, and normal ambient outside noises. FIIL claims that these will block out about 98% of your ambient noise, and based on my experience, I don't doubt that number. Now, of course, they weren't able to block out everything. Some louder noises such as a lawnmower did get through, but again, lower frequencies such as birds chirping, fans running, and things of that nature were filtered out. These also do have a transparency mode, so if you want to hear what's going on around you, you can simply trigger it and it will let the sound in. For playback controls with these, they're pretty straightforward. You have 3 physical buttons on the right side of the earbud cord, and you do have all of your essential playback controls, which is nice. You can track forward, track back, hang up calls, pick up calls, and control your volume. Moving on to the fit in the ears with the Drifter DNCs, they feel great in my ears. If you have the correct sized ear tips installed, you'll get a nice snug fit and they will not move around much. I like the fact that they have a nice noise isolating fit, so even when I'm wearing them and not playing any music, I'll get some passive noise canceling. The way that they fit into your ears also pushes most of the sound down into them, and they don't leak as much sound as other earbuds that I've tried out. But like most true wireless earbuds, they do leak some sound. Let's take a listen. I did use the earbuds for exercise, and they did a great job of staying in place even when I became sweaty. Even though they don't have ear hooks, the design of the earbuds takes up a lot of space in your ears and they stay in place pretty well. While I was exercising with them, they never completely fell out of my ears and I did not have to reposition them much. I wasn't able to find the IP rating for these earbuds, but the Drifter Plus earbuds are water resistant, so I'm assuming these are too. I did do my water test by spraying water all over the earbuds and they worked fine after being completely wet, so there is some level of protection there. Moving on and touching on the audio quality, these sound really good in my opinion. They have a nice overall sound signature that provides a good amount of bass without getting muddy at the higher volumes. With these, I think that the 10mm drivers are able to cover all of the frequencies pretty well and give you a nice full and natural sound. For the output, they do get louder than most people will ever need, and they don't distort much even when you max them out. The highs and mids are crisp and clear, so if you're listening to music, you'll be able to hear those background instruments and the vocals will be clear. I'd say for an overall sound signature, these give a little bit of a nod to the bass, but the highs and mids are still really nice. I was impressed with how these perform in the low end. The bass is deep and punchy, just like I like it, but at the same time, I like the way that they're tuned because even though the bass is there, it's not overpowering. So for my final word on the Drifter DNCs, they're not the newest earbuds out there, but if you like the around the neck style design, they're not a bad buy. If you don't mind these using Bluetooth 4.2 or having to use micro USB to charge them, they're not bad in terms of the other features. You do get good audio quality, the battery life is good as well, and the call quality is decent. But keep in mind, these are not compatible with the FIIL app, so what you get out of the box is what you're gonna have to live with. But out of the box, FIIL's sound signature is pretty good, so I don't think that you'll be disappointed. But that's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll try to get you an answer. As always, I appreciate you guys coming through and hanging out with your boy. The support really does help the channel. Until next time, like I always say, y'all be safe, y'all stay positive, and most importantly, have a great day. I'll catch y'all in the next one. It's your boy Tech Mo, and I'm out. Peace. If you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you don't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.